Today I'm reviewing a 2009 GMC Yukon, which is the third generation model sold from the 2007 to 2014 model year. The Yukon is also available in an extended configuration called the Yukon XL, and both of these models are siblings to the Chevy Tahoe, Chevy Suburban, Cadillac Escalade, and Escalade ESV. Now between the Chevy, GMC, and Cadillac brands, GMC sits in the middle, but much closer to the Chevy counterparts. This third generation of the Yukon was available in 3 different trim package configurations. The base model is the SLE, this is the mid-level SLT package, and then they've got the top of the line Denali package. Now comparing the Yukon to the Tahoe model, the two vehicles are very similar overall. We get a few styling differences between the two. GMCs in general tend to have a slightly more premium look to them, more conservative design, and then coming new from the factory, the Yukon's going to have a slight price premium over the Tahoe, but on the used car market, they're going to be essentially the same. Now the biggest difference that we see with this third generation of the Yukon when compared with the second generation model is just overall the styling is much more square. We've got a lot more sharp edges and overall a much cleaner design than what we see in that prior generation. Up here on the front of the vehicle, a very simple overall design, not a lot of flair to the vehicle, which is nice overall. I mean, it's got a really clean look to it. You'll see we've got a very square headlight enclosure that's very large. Likewise, a pretty simple grille design here with a chrome wraparound, and we've got the GMC lettering in red with the chrome wraparound. Down on our bumper, we've got fog lights and tow hooks. And then coming around to the side of the vehicle, again, a very clean overall sheet metal design here. If you look back to the second generation model, we've got a lot of tacked on plastic, fender flares, plastic along the doors, some weird pieces at the back of the vehicle. This third generation model is very simple overall. We do have these 2 trim pieces, but that's pretty much it. Otherwise, a very clean look to it. And again, a very squared off design with some really nice sharp edges. Up top, you'll see we've got an antenna for the OnStar system. This is a subscription service that you can use for theft recovery, placing orders, roadside assistance. Some pretty great features with that system if you subscribe to it. And then we've got integrated side rails and crossbars up top, as well as some OEM factory running boards. So that's an added feature. And then coming around to the back of the vehicle, again, a very clean, simple overall design on the back here. Prior generation had a plastic piece right here that had these little vents in it. Now we've just got one clean piece to it, and then the tail light, which is slightly different from the Tahoe model, has the 3 lights and a nice clean overall look to it as well. We've got a nice large piece of glass here that spans all the way across. Nice square look to it. We've got our handle that's integrated down below here. Again, nice clean look there. And then you'll see that our bumpers are also body painted now. So rather than having a chrome bumper, they match the color of the vehicle. We've got parking sensors integrated here as well. That's part of that SLT package. Those will beep to notify you if you're getting close to an object. And then you'll see that we've got our hitch kind of hidden within the bumper. So definitely a very stylish vehicle overall. I'm a huge fan of the Tahoe, the Yukon, and the Escalade. I think that with this generation, they really advanced the design language very nicely. As much as I like that second generation model, I like the clean, simple look that you get with this third generation model even more. Just as the exterior design on this Yukon sees a really nice refresh over that second generation model, the interior does as well. It's got a really nice, simple, clean overall layout, and this SLT model comes with a really nice level of standard features. You'll see they've got leather seating, power windows, power door locks, power mirrors, memory settings for 2 drivers. We've got heated seats for driver and front passenger. This driver's seat is full power with lumbar support. Automatic headlights, we've got fog lights, electronically controlled 4-wheel drive system with a 4 low and 4 high option. Steering wheel has controls for cruise control, audio, Bluetooth. Nice simple instrument cluster with chrome wraparounds on each of the dials. Center dash, we've got a couple vents here. To the left of that, trip and fuel economy information. Great premium audio system with Bose speakers, 6-disc CD player, we've got AM/FM radio, and then you can also connect your phone or other MP3 device. Tri-zone climate control for the driver, front passenger, and rear of the vehicle. We've got 12-volt outlets on each side here. Electronically adjusted brake and gas pedal for the driver. This button is to turn parking sensors on and off, And then this one is to turn traction control on and off. Got some storage down below, 2 cup holders, nice large center console with a 12-volt outlet, self-dimming rear view mirror with that OnStar functionality. And then up above, we've got a sunroof that is tilt and sliding. Looking into the middle row of the Yukon, you'll see that it's very spacious. Our middle seat does fold down into an armrest with 2 cup holders. Up above, we've got a TV screen that drops down from the ceiling. And then our center console down below, you'll see that we've got heated seats for the outside passengers of this middle row. You've also got climate control function from this middle row, as well as the ability to listen through these 2 headphone jacks to the vehicle audio system. Got a few inputs here, 12-volt outlet, and then down below 2 more cup holders. To access the rear seat of the vehicle, we can use that to drop the seat back down, pull it one more time, and the seat comes up. You'll see we've got a 60-40 split between the driver and passenger side, so you can get access from either side. And then you'll see back here we've got seating for 3 more. Cup holders and some storage space integrated. And despite the shorter length of the Yukon when compared with the Yukon XL, space back here is not all that bad. So you drop the seat back down, let's pull on that lever, drop that down, and then pull our seat back up. And then coming around to the back, we'll open up this rear hatch, and you'll see that with the seats in use, cargo space is definitely a little limited. But the seats can fold down fairly easily. Pull on that lever here to drop the seat back, this lever here to pull up the seat bottom, and you'll see we've got much better cargo space now. And then we can also remove this seat fairly easily if you want to further increase rear cargo space. Just drop this back down, we'll just pull that down, pull our seat back up, and then you'll see that we also have a 12-volt outlet over here on the passenger side. The Yukon's available in rear-wheel drive or four-wheel drive, and for the 3rd generation, you had your choice of 3 different engine options. The base engine is a 4.8-liter V8 with 290 horsepower. This vehicle's got the most popular 5.3-liter V8 with 320 horsepower. Those 2 engines see an EPA rating of about 14 miles per gallon in the city, 19 miles per gallon on the highway, and then the Denali model comes with a 6.2-liter V8, which has 380 horsepower and an EPA rating of 12 miles per gallon in the city and 18 miles per gallon on the highway. Despite the large size of the Yukon, it's actually a really great vehicle to drive. It feels a lot smaller than it is. It's very smooth, it's quiet, it's comfortable, very luxurious, visibility is good, nice large mirrors on both sides, and it just is a lot easier to drive than what you would expect for a full-size SUV. The other thing that's great about this vehicle is that compared with the other competition from this era, the Toyota Sequoia, the Ford Expedition, the Nissan Armada, this vehicle just feels so much more smooth, quiet, and substantial than its competition. There's no reason why GM sold so many more Tahoes, Suburbans, and Yukons than the competition did of their full-size SUVs. Pulling onto the highway here, we'll do a quick acceleration test. It's got a great exhaust note to it, and it's actually a very quick SUV as well. The 320 horsepower that you get with this 5.3-liter V8 is more than enough. As much as that 6.2-liter V8 from GM is a great engine, it's got a great sound to it and a lot of power. If I was gonna get a Yukon, I would go with the 5.3-liter V8 just because it's got plenty of power and you also get pretty good overall fuel economy. So that's the 3rd generation model of the GMC Yukon. Really a great vehicle all around. Very stylish on the exterior, a nice spacious interior with a lot of great luxury and tech features, awesome ride quality, very smooth, very comfortable, and then a great list of available powertrain options. You really can't go wrong with GMC's full-size SUV. If you have any comments or questions, leave them in the section below. For more car reviews, be sure to subscribe. In the meantime, thanks for watching.